everyone. Welcome to another episode of Talk2Cee, your relationship channel where you stand up, open up, and speak up. We are here to listen. We are still with your girl C, aka Rufilwe. We are here to talk and talk and talk some more. Okay, today we are approaching a very sensitive issue. I know that it is uncomfortable to most people, but it's something that we are living with. Every black child is going through, although not only black children are going through it, but it is called black tax. Yes, this animal called black tax. I don't know. It just a bad name. J. It's got tax in it. You know, we don't like paying tax. And when you are about to do a good thing and someone your next door says, "Oh, it's black tax," you feel bad about it, right? It is not a good thing at all. It's the name itself. I don't like it. I don't like calling it that, and I don't even want someone to say to me, "That's black tax." Whenever I try to do something, maybe at home or to for someone else, I don't like that name. It's an ugly name to me. I don't even want to mention the black kind of it, the black part of it, but I want to even concentrate on the tax. You know, it's not good. Tax is not nice. You don't like paying tax. That, it's not good. So, guys, we're talking black tax today. Everything about this word black tax, we're going to talk about it. Okay. First of all, I did some research about black tax. I realized that the dictionary has got a way of putting it and everything, but it all revolves around the same thing and one thing. You see, in my opinion, or the way we know it, black tax is just about giving back to where you came from, the family where you were raised, whether it was your aunt's place, your parents' place, next door neighbor place, where you were raised. They were sending you to school, they were supporting you on a day-to-day basis, they were buying you Christmas clothes or whatever that they helped you with. Those people, even the neighbors who contributed in some of the things that you have achieved, when you have made it in life, looking back and saying, "This is what I do, this is what I do," then it's interpreted that as black tax. The money that you have to give to people, your time that you have to give to people to chit chat, because like old days, people don't understand that as you grow up, the word busy has a meaning now, and you can't give those kind of people that kind of phrase, "I'm busy." You just have to give them their time. They still expect to stand, across the fence and chit chat as usual. Those neighbors, that is black tax. The people expect you to remain the same, and just because you have made it, they expect you to give back. That's how I see tax, that black tax, that phrase, you know. And who is supposed to give black tax or to pay it, as it's called tax, and with tax we pay? Who is supposed to do that? I don't know. I don't know. By the way, black tax doesn't necessarily mean only black people go through such. I don't think so. I think all races, they go through the same, that you go and work and make it and come back, build a big house for us, send your siblings to school, give your next door neighbor, the woman there, your mother's friend, some 100 rands, all those things. You see, I don't think it's only black people who go through that. So, but we still call it black tax. It's fine, good. So who is supposed to pay this black tax? Who? Maybe in a family of 3 children, is it the firstborn? Is it the lastborn? I know the middle children are always lucky with these things, because where I come from, the lastborn, especially if he's a boy, he remains in the house. So the middle child will say, I'm going to start my own thing somewhere, because this house is not mine, so there's no need for me to do this, to rebuild this house. The firstborn is looked at the person as the person who has to just make things happen. The minute you start working, your sisters, your brothers behind you, they want this, they want that. There's this trip at school, there is this new shoe in the block. There is all these kind of things that come up. They come up and you have to take care of them, as a firstborn. But does that really mean you are the one to take all the burden? Your mother this, your father that. Of course, I don't blame people who say no, I am busy. No, sorry, not I'm busy, but no, I can't. I've got a full plate as well. I have things to do. Because people can send you to school, but they don't know what you go through school. You've got all those debts coming with you, and you have to repay them, and you have to be here in the city. You have to pay rent. You have to do this. At the end of the day, just because they said you are working, people expect you now to be having extra thousands of rent to save, and you find that it's not always the case. The truth is that you can pay all those things and remain with just 2,000 rand to see you through the month, to eat as little as you can, so that the next paycheck can come through. And then, so guys, who is supposed to do that? I believe that in a family where we grew up uncomfortably, because there are those who grew up comfortably and they are not really expected to do much to beg to their parents. Those who grew up uncomfortably, it's just a matter of you sitting down your parents and telling them, Mom, Dad, this is what's going on with me. I, of course, work. I've got this work. I got this job, and this is how much they pay me, and I stay in this apartment. I have to pay this. I have to pay the debt that I accumulated in my schooling days, or whenever when I was still looking for a job. So I can't be able to do to give you as much as you would expect me to do, but I will, as time goes. But every month I'll just give you whatever that I can. If I don't give you, please don't look at it wrongly. Let's try to manage whatever we have. I don't think we have to fight, be in a conflict because someone is supposed to be paying some things he's not paying, and you want to know why. Where does the money go? He gives money to girls, he does this, he does that. Those kind of things, they create a lot of tension in the families, conflicts. People are fighting their parents. They lead to men who get married, and the parents don't like the wife, because they believe she's the one who's eating where she did not. She's what, reaping where she did not sow. You understand? They expect themselves to be the one that get each and every profit that you make. So guys, it is just the way of life. A black child is in for a high jump when it comes to that. But I want to plead with black people. Guys, let us understand. Let us meet each other halfway. Just because I'm in Joburg, just because I'm in Cape Town, just because I said I have a job now, it does not mean I necessarily have so much to save. Be happy for me that I found a job, that I'm now working. I'm in the working class. But please accept what I give you. Accept the returns that I bring home. Don't over expect. Don't put me under pressure, guys. Otherwise, I'm going to end up being unhappy. I'm going up to end up dodging even coming home or calling you, avoiding your calls, because you'll be, every time I see a phone, it's money. Every time I want to call home, no, they will tell me about something that's broken, something that's finished. It is not cool. It is not cool. It's not okay, guys. Even us, in our age group, our children are there now, matric, varsity. Please let us learn that when we sending them to school, to is not for our benefit. Okay, it should be for our benefit in a sense that they are a minors. When they start doing things for themselves, I have something to say. If my son Ebenezer start working, I have something to save for myself. I'm no longer giving anything. I'm remaining with two. So that should be my benefit, but not the benefit in a sense that he will work and give me something. I should not be that expectant. I should not expect too much from him. Let it be from him to know that this is my mom. This is what I want to give her. She's been there for me. Let it be her headache. Don't push things. Don't pressurize kids. People commit suicide, go under depression because there's a lot going on with their lives, and you are busy calling them day in day out. This is finished. This is, I owe 10 months in the society. I do this. I need money. Hey, you don't give us money. Hey, we suffered a lot with you. Hey, it's not good. And guys, let us not forget our parents back home. Of course, they took us to school and all of those, but don't feel like you're paying them. Just don't forget them. Whatever you make, whatever profit, whatever you get, just try and make sure that don't necessarily share, but just whatever you can. It's a good feeling just to receive even a 500 rand from your son that you did not expect. So please just remember your parents. Just send something, give. You don't have to be so uptight with your financials. Even God will bless you when he sees that you actually are a generous person. Just let us be generous. Let us not wait until the phrase black tax payers or non-payers, up until that, it's no longer gonna look good. It's no longer gonna be nice. You see. So guys, parents, please, let us not pressurize our children. Let us understand that if they don't give, it's because they don't have. Because surely they love us, but if they don't have, they don't have. If they have, they will give. And children, let us go about this black tax in a very amicable way. Let us just not wait until they ask, but let us learn to give. Let us just learn to remember where we came from. If you realize that there's a need for a house, because sometimes you have to visit home, you need extra rooms, you go with your friends or your girlfriend, you will then need your extra room. You used to sleep with your brother. Then make sure that you build that house, extend. You don't even have to start afresh. You can just add some few rooms and then say, this is what I can afford. Let's just add some few rooms so that we can be able to own a room, each of us. So that is not a lot to do if you are really a fair person, and you understand what is going on. So guys, that is all what I have for you today. I just wanted us to discuss black tax. I know there's a lot to say about it, and there's a lot of arguments that you can meet, and I want us not to argue too much here, but I want us to go into the comment section and start talking about black tax, and let's learn a lot about it. If you have a problem with black tax, you know what to do. Send that email to talk2cm@gmail.com. talk2cm@gmail.com. This email right here. And you can also DM me on my Facebook page, Talk to See McLangs. On that page, you'll find my DM, and then you write there and write your message in there. Tell us about how you going about black tax, or how you going about your experience. How are you dealing with it? Let us learn. Let us tackle. If you are having a problem with it, also tell us. Let us know. And we are still on a relationship channel. We didn't forget about that. We're still solving problems. We're still sharing opinions. We're still standing up. We're still opening up, and we're still speaking up. Here we are, here to listen. So until we meet again, bye.